Hi guys, welcome back to my side of YouTube. So today, I don't know why I had a peace sign there. Today we're gonna be doing a this or that Christian edition. So I literally I don't know how I found this, honestly, no idea. But apparently it's on the church leaders website and it's supposed to be for youth group apparently, but I'm gonna use it for other purposes. So would you rather, or would I, but whatever, you guys can answer these questions as well in the comments below. Would you rather have the supper, Lord, have the super strength of Samson or wisdom of Solomon? Okay. See, the thing is, I don't like Samson, right? I don't. However, if we have to weigh wisdom versus super strength, it's nice, but like wisdom's gonna get you through things, but super strength will also get you through things. So I guess I'm gonna go with wisdom because I love wisdom. Being wise is just such a cool thing because it means like whatever circumstances or situations you find yourself in, you will always be able to deal with it correctly. Versus super strength, I feel like you can just be used as a tool. No offense to anyone who's choosing super strength. It makes sense. Super strength is still good, especially depending on what you're trying to do. Super strength can be useful for a lot of things. So because I'm looking at a log right here that like super strength could really just be helpful in just removing it out of this yard, but I'm going with wisdom of Solomon. Next, would you rather have to fight the giant Goliath or fight in a war against the Philistines? You see now, giant Goliath, war against the Philistines. I know that if I fight against the giant Goliath, I'll win, because obviously in the story I'ma just be like, the Lord's going to use me, all right? So like replace David and I will be utilized to bring glory, honor, and praise to God. The story is not about me, it's about him. So I feel like I'd rather fight Goliath, shame, than fight a war against the Philistines, because who said I was gonna win in that? Who said I was gonna survive in that war? Who said I'm gonna survive? So, but either way, both of these are horrible. Like me, 5'2", 159, I think. Yeah, I'm 159 centimeters. I must fight against the Goliath, who is what, 9 feet? I don't know how much that is in meters. I think that's probably over 3 meters or something crazy. Because if 6 feet is like 2 meters, or 6 point something feet is like 2 meters, or almost 6 point something is 2 meters, or 5 point what. If that is 2 meters, then yeah, he has to be like 3-4 meters or something crazy like that. So yeah, I think I'd fight the giant Goliath for the mere fact that like the Lord is with me. You catch me? And I know the Lord is also with me in the in the war against the Philistines, but like the Lord can be with you and can still die, okay? So I don't know. But what would be your reasoning for choosing between these two? Because I don't know. And then, would you rather have to hide from your boss who is trying to kill you? That's rough. Or have your body covered in raw sores? I'm good. I'd rather hide from a murderer. Yeah, rather hide from a whole entire person trying to kill me over having raw sores over my body. From my understanding, those things are itchy, and scratching them makes it all the worse. So I think I'm rather just gonna hide from someone who's trying to kill me, because there's no way that I have to deal with a whole entire raw sores. Like, I'm good, thanks. Like it's reminding me of like the book of Job, where like after all the things that was taken from him, the last thing that they took was his health, and he had like all these open blisters all over. Your feet, guys, it's covering your whole body, even your feet. No, you go everything is uncomfortable. You can't lie down comfortably. No, I'm good. No, thank you. Would you rather glean crop leftovers from a farmer's field or make bricks out of mud and straw? Um, it's giving Ruth. It's giving Ruth. So option one, clean crop leftovers from a farmer's field, because it's giving Ruth. It's giving Ruth. And you never know. Maybe Boaz just might show up. You know. Lol. But I think I'd rather clean crop leftovers, shame. And I love the concept of Israel, where it's like, hey, if you dropped something on the floor when you were picking up crops and stuff, leave it. Leave it for the least of these. Leave it for those who don't have land for themselves. Leave it for those who don't have crops. Like, leave it so that they have something to eat. I absolutely love that idea. Would you rather be cooped up in the ark for 377 days, taking care of animals all day, or lay on your side for 390 days? Nah, you know what? I'll adapt. I'll adapt to the animals. I'll adapt, because there's no way. Like, guys, think about it. Imagine lying on your whole entire side, like your side, for 390 days. That's not healthy. Like, even when you if someone is in a coma in the hospital or something like that, like the nurses will move the patient, they'll move the person's body, they'll move their limbs, they'll move everything, so that at least like there's still movement. There's no way that I'm gonna be lying on my side for 390 days. Nah, that's insane. That's over a year. That's literally over a year, 365 days. 390? Nah, bro, that's a whole year of my life. Just no. I'd rather spend that time becoming super brave with animals, because I am afraid of animals. So I'd rather spend that time being super brave. I'd rather. Noah and his family can teach me the ropes, because I'm a city girl. So what is animals? Who are that? So I'd rather become a animal arc girly over lying on my side. There's no way. Would I rather eat only homemade bread for over a year, or eat only vegetables and fruit for the foreseeable future? You see, but the thing is, fruit and vegetables, that's variety. Only homemade bread for 1 year, that's not enough. That's not enough. So I'd rather eat the fruit and the veggies, honestly, because I do love fruit and vegetables. Like, I love apples, bananas, grapes, pineapple, avocado, cabbage, broccoli, carrots. I love carrots. I love cooked tomatoes. Tomatoes when they're raw, disgusting. Cooked tomatoes with some spices. Yes. And also, you can make smoothies. You can't make smoothies with bread. You can't do it. So fruit and vegetables, because it's variety. Okay. Would you rather be forced to marry a monarch and live in a palace for the rest of your life, or wander in the desert for 40 years? Forced to marry a monarch. It's giving Esther, and it's giving no. But do I want to wander in the desert for 40 years? Am I getting the manna? Am I getting the manna that they got in that desert for 40 years? Because I will take it. I will also adapt to the desert, because I'm not gonna get married, a whole entire married to some man I don't know, number one. Number two, I don't know what this person is like. Number three, I don't know what spirits this person carries. I'm good. I will wander in the desert. Because there's no way. No. So that 40 years in the desert, it's fine. My children will adapt. Okay? My kiddos who do not exist yet, they will adapt to the desert, because that's all they'll know. And I will adapt to living in the wilderness, even though I really am not bold for such stuff, but it's fine. We will adapt, because no, I'm good. Would you rather deceive your father into giving you your sibling's blessing, or Jacob, or have your father bless you Oh, or have your father believe you have been killed by a wild animal. Mm. See, now that's a bit wild. Now they did this wrong. Why would you make these two? Like, I don't know. Would I rather be Jacob or Joseph? So you see, Joseph is one of my favorite people in the Bible. So I'd rather be Joseph, I think. I think I'd rather have my father believe that I was killed by a wild animal, because he's gonna catch me in a few years. I mean, it's horrible. Shame the poor man. He's gonna be so upset. He'll be fine though. He'll be fine. Just like how Jacob was fine, my dad will be fine. I come back. I'm not dead. It's just my sisters killed me. Yeah, unfortunately. So it is what it is. I think he'll be fine eventually. And then eventually he'll come to realize that I actually have been alive all along. But I'd rather have my father believe that I'm dead and I was killed by wild animals, even though it was my sisters out here pretending. Well, in my scenario, it was my sisters and my brother. Obviously, in Joseph's scenario, it was his 11 brothers. Well, technically 9, because Reuben wasn't really coping with the plan. But yeah, the other brothers, they had other ideas. They really had other ideas. Anyways, next, would I rather live through a famine or live through the 10 plagues of Egypt? So let me understand. Am I going through the 10 plagues? Am I part of the Egyptians? Or am I part of the Israelites? Because that's gonna alter how my answer flies. Because I'm so sorry, but I don't want to live through a whole entire famine. No food, no water. No. But if I'm part of the Israelites, it means I'm unaffected by the 10 plagues. So I'm seeing the frogs, I'm seeing all these, but catch what? It don't touch me. It doesn't touch me. So if it doesn't affect me, then I will go. Whoa, where'd you go? What worried me for a second there. If it doesn't affect me, 10 plagues. If it does affect me, I don't have children. Oh wait, but I'm the firstborn. Never mind. No. If I'm part of the Egyptians, then I'm gonna cloak with the famine, right? But if I'm not part of the Egyptians, I'm part of the Israelites, then I'm gonna watch as those Israelites go through all 10 of those plagues. Yeah. Would I rather be baptized by John the Baptist or hear Paul speak to a crowd about Jesus? It's a good question. Can I do more than just be baptized by John? Or can I just do more than just hear Paul speak to a crowd? Because if I can do more than just do that, if I can actually speak to John the Baptist afterwards or talk to Paul afterwards, John the Baptist, I love you, but Paul, I've got questions, sir, because the way you phrase certain things in the scriptures is confusing to a modern audience. So I need you to unpack a lot, okay? So if I can just do more than just hear Paul speak in the crowd about Jesus, but actually talk to him afterwards, I'm going with Paul. If I can't, then yeah, I'd love to be baptized by John the Baptist, because when I got baptized in 2022, it was just chilled. It was just like, oh cool, did that, done that, cool, bye. It wasn't like an all inspiring experience. So I'd love to get baptized by John the Baptist. So I feel like that would just be in a moment, it would, and I think it would also hopefully also happened when I was younger, because I really should have gotten baptized when I was younger, but then my parents were like, nah, you're too young, which I just, yeah, whatever, that was their decision. But in future, I mean, if I could go back, I would get baptized when I was 14, by John the Baptist. That would be So cool, like the baptism of repentance. And then it would also mean that I'll probably be following Jesus, and oh, that could be so fun. That could have been so fun. And especially back then, like, women weren't really allowed to do quite a number of things, so maybe I could just be with Mary and all the other people and live my best life. I could have even been in the upper room in Acts chapter 2. Yes. So it just depends. But my final answer, I'm gonna clock it in. Hear Paul speak to a crowd about Jesus, because I love Paul. I do. And I also love John the Baptist, but I love Paul. And afterwards I want to talk to him because he's confused all of us. All of us. The amount of debates that have come from just Paul's letters alone. I need him to speak. I'm like, Paul, my friend, can you just please explain all of this? Because you have left the whole church completely confused. So that would be amazing if you could just sit down and, like, I'll record you, then you tell us what you meant, and that way there's no more confusion ever again. So I think that would be super helpful. Anyways, next. Would I rather eat a scroll or drink vinegar? No, I'm gonna eat the scroll. Why the heck would I drink vinegar? Vinegar, of all things. You can last me with that. No. Would I rather hide spies in my house or hide a baby from Pharaoh? Rahab or Pharaoh's daughter? This is a good question. You see, Ish. I don't know. What would I rather do? Would I be a good person to hide spies? I don't know. Like, I'm not stealthy enough to hide a spy. But then am I even stealthy enough to hold a whole baby? Nah, I think I'd rather hide humans who are adults. Human adults over human baby. Because I'm afraid that I could do something wrong, accidentally drop the baby in me panicking, or something wild that could just go left. So I think hide spies, because they're adults. They can move themselves and they're not gonna cry if things are not right. So I think I'm gonna go with the hide the spies. Yeah, because the baby one, I think that's just gonna go left. Shame. It's just gonna go left. Okay, 2 more. Would I rather carry the Ark of the Covenant across the Jordan River or carry Jesus' cross to Golgotha? So, I'm a woman. So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to carry the Ark of the Covenant. Last time I checked, it's only the Levites who can do that. Always Levitical priests, to be exact. And in the Old Testament, the Levites were men and could only be men. And I know in the New Testament now, all of us are priests because of Jesus. However, in the Old Testament, I don't think it would have gone well with me. So for that mere fact, I'm gonna carry Jesus' cross to Golgotha. The problem though is, where's that strength coming from? Where's that strength coming from? It's gonna be a pitiful sight. It's going to be very sad. But I'd rather carry Jesus' cross. Because also, think about it. Imagine being the person who carried Jesus' cross. Imagine. Like, I forgot what's his name. I'll pop it up. That guy carried Jesus' cross. Because Jesus didn't carry his cross the whole way. He carried it part of the way, and then someone else carried it the rest of the way. That would be so cool to think back. Because you could have multiple, like, what's mixed feelings about it. So on the one hand, it's like, I assisted the savior of the whole entire world. Yes, like that would you'll never hear the end of it. You'll never, guys, did you know? Did you know But maybe not during that time, because that would be a death sentence, you know, being a follower of Jesus and everything. Yeah. Because they had incorrect ideas about what Christianity was. So maybe I'll shut up depending on the context. You know, the moment the Romans or Jews show up is the moment I, just for safety purposes, yeah, so I think I'm gonna carry Jesus' cross. Yeah. Love the Ark of the Covenant though, but Jesus' cross, because that is what is the symbol for literal Christianity today. Jesus died on a cross for all of us. Like, of course, I'll carry Jesus' cross any day. And plus, we as Christians anyways are supposed to be picking up our crosses and carry them daily. So it shouldn't be an exercise I'm too unfamiliar with, you know? I guess. In the physical sense, of course, I'm heavily unfamiliar with it. But in the spiritual sense, I am familiar with the concept. And then the last one. Would I rather watch Jesus heal a blind man or watch Jesus walk on water? This is an interesting one. Watch Jesus heal a blind man or watch Jesus walk on water? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like both of them would be amazing to witness, but ish. You know what? God still heals people by turning blind men to see today. He still does that. I'd rather watch him walk on water. Yeah, let me think about that. Because I'm like, technically speaking, in recorded scriptural history, only two people have ever walked on water. Jesus and Peter. So I want to watch Jesus walk on water. Because Jesus still heals people and turning blind men to see. Like, that still happens today. It would be amazing to see Jesus do it, of course. But if I had to choose between the two, I'd rather watch Jesus walk on water. For the mere fact that I don't think anyone else has been walking on water ever since. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Anyways, I hope this was a fun video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. If you don't, please take it to the Lord. Know that I love you. Know that Jesus loves you 50 billion times more than I do. And I'll see you in another one. Bye, guys.